Welcome to 20 Minutes Underground.
Oh, there he is! Go get him! Go get him, Orange Boy! Ah!
Yeah, that's kind of awkward, man.
Welcome to 20 Minutes Underground. Like Taza. That's why she's here, licking my nostrils. Taza. Taza. There's a dog barking. Go get him. Go get him. The reason we're out here, I want you guys to see in Florida what would constitute as the perfect hunting ground for water moccasins. Shallow, slow-moving waters. It actually has some places where it ends. This happens to be right in my backyard. Greatest thing about venomous reptiles is you never know where they're gonna turn up. Some of you guys have had the coolest experiences with venomous reptiles. I'll never forget the first time I caught a venomous snake. I was in I'd moved down to Florida. I was here for about 6 or 7 months, and a buddy of mine, Jerry Van Merton, took me snake hunting. And we went down to Snake Road off of 75. And we went down this dirt road, which is by the Miccosukee Indian tribe. And there it was, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, about a 4-foot eastern diamondback. And we come upon this thing, and the tail just starts going. It was incredible. It was absolutely one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. I actually pinned its head and caught it and picked it up. Amazing, amazing thing. This is the type of place where you'll actually find venomous snakes galore. Enjoy the show. We look at some of the cooler looking venomous snakes anywhere that we have in stock. Hope you enjoy them. I know we do. And remember, please, be careful. Venomous snakes are no joke. They can wreck your life. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Venomous snakes are bad for your health.
Hi, I'm Phil and this is Alex, and we're back in the Venomous Corner. Today we're taking in a very special snake. It's one of my personal favorites. This is the Indonesian Russell's viper. It's a Daboia russellii is the Latin name. This particular one's a subspecies called siamensis. Russell's vipers are found all the way from Papua New Guinea, Irian Jaya, all the way through Indonesia, up into Southeastern Asia, all the way over into India, Sri Lanka, all through Myanmar, and all the way up into, all the way over in, now I lost my geography, Pakistan, even parts of Iran. It's the largest snake species in the Echis type family. It is a true viper. They do not have heat pits. We're waiting to take him out because he's rather angry. They've been referred to as the living tea kettle. When they're very angry, they huff and puff just like any other snake, but it's a really high-pitched whistling sound, hence the name tea kettle. One thing that's, if you want to start taking him out, sure. One thing that's very unique about the snake is that I'm sure you guys are gonna Google this after I say it, because again, I'm not a scientist, I'm a hobbyist. I just know some fun facts. This snake is typically responsible for the most deaths to humans of any snake on the planet, due to the gigantic population of humans and Russell's vipers in Southeast Asia. The average is about 3,000 deaths a year to humans from Russell's vipers. The venom of the Russell's viper is referred to as a myotoxin. It's an extremely potent, very deadly toxin that's actually quite slow working. The myotoxin affects the kidneys and the musculatory system. Most people that die from being bit by Russell's viper go into renal failure, where the kidneys shut down. Typically the reason why is because the necrotic properties of the venom will eat away at the muscle tissue. The muscle will begin to produce in excess levels of hemoglobin to try and filter out and repel the venom itself. The body can't handle that much hemoglobin, so it gets sent down to the kidneys, and the kidneys go into overload, and they shut down and the person dies. I'm not quite sure, again, you're gonna have to Google it, the actual record for a human surviving a Russell's viper bite without antivenom, to the best of my knowledge, was 40 days. The person basically did not lose any appendages. They bled out of every pore in their body, every opening of their body, the eyes, the ears, the mouth, your private parts, everything there was a hole, they bled out of it. The person actually survived for 40 days and died of blood loss. Normally, the human death occurs more rapidly, within a matter of hours, typically from renal failure or hemorrhaging of the body. There's been times when people have taken a vial of goat's blood or cow's blood, and they administer one perfect metric drop into that vial of cow's blood, and within seconds the blood instantly turns into a jello jiggler like Bill Crosby type situation. So it produces very, very fast coagulant inside the body, as well as an extreme anticoagulant outside the body. Okay, people bleed and bleed and bleed. I don't know if you want to try and hand me the microphone, we can get a little closer and try and hear the sound. You can get closer with me.
What's up, Ethan? Is there going?
Again, due to the ability that this snake has to live in almost every environment, whether it be grasslands, tropical jungle, swamps, they're basically what I like to refer to as the eastern diamondback of Asia. They very, very prolific in the wild, very few predators in the sense of nobody really wants to mess with them, and the venom is super, super toxic. So this is the Indonesian Russell's viper.
Hi guys, this is beautiful Sam here. I'm here with another trivia question. And this week I'm going to ask you, why is the vinegaroon, which is a bug or arachnid, called a vinegaroon? Is it A, because they taste like vinegar? Is it B, they smell like vinegar? Or is it C, some guy was drinking vinegar when he found it?
Hi guys, this is Ernie the Fat Newt. Don't make fun of me. I know I'm very plump. Look at me. Look at my belly. It's so nice. Oh, I just have to get rid of some of this. Oh, that's a start. Oh, so just don't look at me anymore, please. I know, I'm fat. I'm very fat. Look how fat I am. I just roll. Oh.
What we got in the box is a Supan Cobra. Supan, whatever you want to call it.
Supon!
Supon.
It's a Supon Cobra.
But it's a top monocled Cobra, alright? So go ahead and take it out. It's Bad Larry. Bad Larry's a mean Cobra. He's been pretty active and feisty. This right here is your typical Supan Cobra. They're pretty aggressive, and what it is it's a color variant of a normal monocled Cobra. And they're normally going to get anywhere from 4 to 5.5 foot, and they're a feisty snake. Got a really bad temper. They strike the glass. They do whatever. They don't like interaction with people. I mean, they're gorgeous. They're a natural color variant. So the Supan is a naturally occurring white cobra. It's a super impressive animal. It displays awesome. And it's got a really bad bite, just like a typical monocled cobra. Got a very potent venom. And they're notorious, especially the Supans, are just notorious for killing people.
Yo, you doing that rack?
And they're really neat. They display, they hood up really well.
Joey, you doing that rack?
Phil putting on a little show there with it. That's definitely one of my personal favorites right there. That dude, he is awesome, he is evil, he is bad Larry.
Hey guys, the answer to this week's trivia question is B. They smell like vinegar. When they get scared, they excrete a vinegar substance. And you can also sometimes find vinegaroons in Florida, so keep an eye out. You might see one. Swimming underground, yes.
This is the canebrake rattlesnake, not to be confused with the timber rattlesnake. Cataulus horridus is one of our prized American treasures. It is a true rattlesnake. You can see in Alex's hand it has a good sized rattle, okay? They have a very intricate zigzag pattern with rusty reds, browns, pinks, khaki colors, some earthier brown colors. The concept is these are leaf litter rattlesnakes. They're found throughout the entire eastern seaboard of the United States. In fact, these are one of, like I say, our American treasures. It can be found on the Gadsden's flag, as well as several other Revolutionary War and Civil War flags. It is a timeless peacekeep of America. It's a symbol of strength. It's a symbol of fear as well. For a long time, these rattlesnakes were, thought to be evil animals, and then people realized, hey, they're not evil. They're nature. They're animals. They take care of rat populations. They take care of amphibian populations. They've been known to eat other snakes. They have a very, very strong hemotoxic venom. Depending on what state you guys live in, if you live in a state like, say, Pennsylvania, you're going to call it a timber rattlesnake. It's going to be very dark in color, have blacks and dark browns and chocolate browns. They're actually protected and endangered species in certain states. Down here in Florida, we only have them towards the top of the state, towards the Panhandle and Georgia border. They're more of this rusty reds and dead leaf colors. Like I said, it is a leaf litter viper. They are pit vipers. They have heat pits. So not only can they smell and taste with their tongue, they also have the ability to see thermal vision, see heat vision. Okay? They're very good to keep in captivity. They do quite well. They are extremely potent. Most people don't understand how potent they are. There's a story of one man in Alabama who got bit, and he died in 3 minutes. And when the paramedics found him, he was sitting at his kitchen table with his head on the table. So they are very, very potent snakes. Be very, very careful. Again, only do this with trained professionals and people who have handled, dangerous pit vipers before. And this is a truly timeless American snake. Well, guys, this is Phil and Alex signing off from the Venomous Corner. Have a good one.
Hey, you listen to Phil. Phil knows what he's doing. Phil knows what he's talking about. And he'll...
Hey, what's up guys? Drew here. Moody Booty is out this week again due to some kind of chest hair shaving accident. So he'll hopefully be back and recovered by next week, but no guarantees. It was pretty severe. Anyway, I'll be picking 3 wieners this week, and from the comments, and you guys will be winning a Underground Reptiles t-shirt. So there you go. All right, let's go to the YouTubes. Our first comment contest wiener is Rigo Mez 4. He said when he was about 10 years old, he was doing some hikings in the woods, and he says he found a baby scarlet king snake, or what he thought was. His older brother told him it was a coral snake, and they went into the whole black and yellow and red little rhyme thing. He said it's the most beautiful snake he's ever seen. Without knowing the exact colors, I can't tell you what kind of snake it was, but I can help you remember what that rhyme is. Okay, so the rhyme goes like this. Red on yellow, kills a fellow. Red on black, friend of Jack. So just always remember friend of Jack, and the other one is kills a fellow. I know for the longest time I would always get them mixed up, but the fellow is bad, and Jack is good. I don't know how Jack got to be friends with so many different snakes, but he did something right to get himself in a rhyme. So. Anyway, our next wiener is Jonathan Winter. Well, you're a wiener now. He says his favorite venomous snake has to be the Mangshan viper. Now, I had never heard of that snake before I saw this comment, and I looked it up, and it is an amazing snake. So here, take a look. Pretty cool snake, huh? It's like a camouflage snake. It's pretty awesome. So thanks for bringing up that awesome snake. It is a pretty cool looking one. And finally, our last wiener is Anthony Evola. He says he likes the invisible boom slang. Yes, the invisible boom slang, along with the bearded dragon, is one of the only venomous reptiles that you can pet without worrying about getting bit and going to the hospital, possibly dying. As you can see, I have it around my neck right now. I'm completely safe. So they are very cool venomous snakes. He says keep up on the invisible bearded dragon project. Moody Booty is currently working on that while he's recovering from his chest hair shaving incident. So guys, thanks for all your comments. As of this recording, we had over 170 different comments on this week's episode. So way to go, guys. We love your comments. Keep commenting and keep sharing us. We love your views. See you next week. Hopefully Moody Booty will be back. Adios.
That's 20 minutes underground. We hope you enjoyed the show. This is where I live in Florida, man. I could stare at these things all day. I moved out of the city. I come from the concrete jungle in New York, Queens, Howard Beach, all my life. Moved to the country to be a redneck. Went from a city boy to a redneck. How about that? How about that there? You know you're a redneck when you stare at a spider too long.
They have a name for redneck Italians?
Redneckio.
Yeah, I thought it'd have something to do with like Guido or something.
Redneckio. Cuisine, something like that. Hey, this week's question of the week, little like the last. What is your favorite venomous snake? Now I know I said coolest last week, but this week is what's your favorite? Remember, the winners, best answers gets free crap. My personal favorite venomous snakes are cobras. I've got my yellow Cape Cobra. I've got my giant spitting cobra. I love my cobras. My cobras they're like venomous indigo snakes. They're just amazing. I love cobras. Ask me what my favorite venomous snake is, I say cobra. What's your favorite venomous snake and why? Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the Daytona Expo. For us, it was a great show. We made lots of money, lots of new friends, showed off some of our coolest animals. Hope we saw you all out there. Give a big shout out. We love you guys. We appreciate you so much. Thanks for letting us do what only you could let us do. Us.